It's a serial killing cult. I believe like the Dermer and the Lutnick, they all are on the side, and they are the ones who are concocting everything.
Exactly.
And we should be looking at them more. I know a little bit about Lutnick. Again, they're all financial people, and they all have nefarious backgrounds behind them. Illegalities, legal illegalities. Like Miriam Adelson. I mean, the thing about Trump in the last week during this peace thing, it's most journalists were going crazy, losing their minds because he was saying things that everybody's like, you gotta be kidding, did he just say that? 60 billion, Miriam Adelson, and your husband used to come to the White House every day. I'm exaggerating, of course, but how can that be legal in the German government? If a Turnun taxis came over every day to Merz is BlackRock, but that's an outrage unto itself.
Yeah.
He's BlackRock, the corporation is in the Bundestag.
He was.
He what?
He was, yeah.
Yeah, but he's still affiliated on some level. I'm sorry.
Once you're BlackRock, you
I was
stay
going to
BlackRock.
say, once you're a CIA guy, I got to tell you, even if you're not in the CIA, you deny being in the CIA, you're still in the CIA. Kyriakou. And let me tell you, I'll give you a quote about Kyriakou this week. Oh my God, that is great. That is hysterical. But this is a good metaphor for where we are right now and the whole German situation. Kyriakou said in an interview this week, as an intelligence officer, we, the CIA, give Mossad spies, 130 Mossad spies in America. We, the CIA, give Mossad 99% of our intelligence. But guess what? They want that 1%. That's the metaphor for Zionist Israel. That's the metaphor. They won't let go. They want the West Bank, kind of insecurity and weakness. You know, Witkoff lost his son to drugs. I think he was 22 years old, one of his sons. He has two other sons, Zach and Alex. They're two big financial guys that are all part of the money for Trump Gaza and Saudi Arabia. I think they're called Affinity Financial. His son died. Long story short, last few weeks they're doing these negotiations with Hamas. Ben Gvir said something like really intense. And Witkoff said, I understand. I want to calm down the situation. I lost my son. And Gvir wasn't having it. And Witkoff said to the 60 Minutes Leslie Stahl, very uncomfortable stuff going on. And he was angry. He didn't want to say it. Witkoff seems very, very understated, even though he gave away a lot. But he shows there's a lot of staccato, a lot of heated undertones with the Likud party, with Ben Gvir, with Smotrich, with all of them. There's something not right. You can hear it from his interview when he gave away that tidbit that there's something that they know is not right about the Likud and the whole thing, that they won't give an inch. We all know Zionism is not democratic, Zionism is not democratic. I had a guy last Wednesday who saw my sign that I usually have, which is, I don't want to say it, but it's like fascism and Zionism. And the guy was walking the dog, and we were just finishing the protest, and he said, "Come, Charlie, let's get away from this racist." And I was like, excuse me, if you stand with Israeli genocidal, serial killer, monster, maniacal treatment of indigenous 6,000-year-old culture, then maybe you're the racist. But he didn't care. They don't care.
And the only place where you get arrested for saying Nazi.
Yeah, it is Germany.
In our